So today, for the Haggerty Youth Judging Boats event, we'll start out with third place. In third place, we have the Eliminator. And in the Youth Judging Awards is the 1984 Blue Water 42 Callisto, Brian Sawyer's boat. And finally, in first 1950.
Very good job, Commodore. Thank you very much. Lindy Robinson, President of Chapter. Where are you? Mr. Lindy Robinson. And here he comes. He's making his way. He too has gray hair, and he's getting a little slow. A few words for us.
Brian Fair right here.
Who?
Brian Fair.
And who is he?
They just won that award.
Oh, okay.
Just got here.
Oh. Hold on just a sec. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Trying to get some green
Hello, all of you. Welcome to Seabrook.
We'll take care of that. I'll interview you in a minute. Don't
Very
go
happy
anywhere.
You can all make it here. Even happier that some of you brought boats. We wouldn't be much of a boat show without the boats. Those of you that don't know me, I'm president of the Southwest Chapter Antique Classic Boat Society, and also a board member here at the Keels Concourse Committee. But again, I just want to be here and thank you guys for coming, for bringing our boats. I would like our Southwest Chapter officers to stand up and be recognized. Mr. Nall here is one of our officers.
I don't know about that.
Brian Fielder is our vice president. He could not be with us today. Is Robert Macaluso with us? He was here earlier. Robert is our treasurer. Craig Bull is our secretary. He's not here. And board members, we've got Craig Stanfield, Ray Balsam, Clay Thompson. Anybody else that's here today? David Canale. Stand up, David. Wave at us. Yeah, there's David. He's hiding behind the palm trees over there. We're just happy you're all here today, and we're even happier that some of you brought boats. Thank you very much.
We have one more issue. I have a young man here who is a photographer, semi-professional photographer, and he is working for Uzi, I think. Is that correct? Stand up here. We are emphasizing youth because he does not have gray hair. I'm going to ask you, are you married?
No.
Okay, what I'm going to give you, he said, could he get some of the green stuff? I said, yeah, we can. You want some of that?
Yes.
All right, we got yes and we got no. All right, so here it is. This is bribery. It's flat green money. Take it as separate property. Do whatever you want to with it.
All right, I will.
All right, there we go. Bribery will get you everywhere. Gentlemen, he crawls on his belly like a reptile. You can see him. You can talk to him. You can look where he came from. You can look at where he's going, but don't you dare look him in the eye. The silverback gorillas of Uganda will get you. He has silver hair. You cannot, Marty, look him in the eye. But he does walk really like reptile, Mr. Clay Thompson, the judge among all judges. And here he is.
Don't do better than that.
Well, I don't know how to top that. Thank you guys for all coming. I know you guys are ready to get some awards. That's why we're here.
The
A lot of people
big
have
boat
boats
guys,
that
they're going
are,
to do their own
maybe
thing.
in their family along.
And I got to introduce them.
Maybe not.
Well, I got all that on my agenda.
Last week,
I'm sorry.
I have all that on my agenda.
Okay, good.
But one trophy I don't have. They have an overall
There's supposed
trophy.
to be two of one trophy and two of another, from
Yeah.
what Tom just told me.
What, other than these trophies?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm not sure which ones. Tom just called me and said, be sure Bill knows to acknowledge those people and let them do their own award. Let them announce.
A lot of help. I have,
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
We'll ad lib something.
Experienced guys that help me look at all the boats, score them. Each boat receives 100 points as it shows up. But every boat has deductions, and these deductions are from what it would have been if it were in the showroom back when it was new. So everything about that boat, and I'm talking about cleanliness. You wouldn't have any dirt, dust, dirt is completely banned. All the products, all the things on the boat should be correct, and that's the way we judge the boats. So a high score means a boat looks just like it came from the factory, and that's what we do to try to maintain our culture and heritage of the boating world and the way the boats were built. So to help me judge, I get some guys from around the nation and of course right here locally, and they help me. So if you are a boat judge, could you stand up? They're around through
We
here.
have for trophies for
Lindy,
the offshore,
Daniel,
Texas offshore or whatever.
Well, I'm working on that.
We have 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a Corinthian. So
Yeah,
five of these trophies are there.
The question is, I know we're 4 of them. May not be right. So I've got, what's his name? Paul, what's Paul's last name? Paul Robinson. Do you know Paul Robinson?
So we have a group of VIP judges. We have from
I
California.
know these first places, 2 of the second places, and a Corinthian.
David Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. But I don't think it's a Corinthian. I think it's something they brought with them. But I'm
From
going to,
Florida, we have
as soon as it's break, I'm going to have Robinson come up and talk to
and
me.
Addie Blackburn. Ron Schultz from Las Vegas. He's here today. Reba expert. And John Maddox from Arkansas. So these guys really know their stuff, and they know every wire, every bolt, every nut, every clip on the boat, and they know what's going on with colors, all the fabrics and interior parts as well. That said, to get on to giving away some of this beautiful hardware.
Let me ask a question.
Paul Robinson, Tops. Paul Robinson, are you here? Robinson, is he here from Tops? Can somebody find him? Tell it. Okay, you go ahead.
Yes, sir.
No, you come with me. He's. No. We'll go serve.
that's
go,
not us.
Yeah, go give out a couple of awards.
Okay.
All right. The question is,
So
y'all
the
had 4
first
awards.
award we will have
You had first place, second place, first place. Then you got a 4th one. Did you bring that award, or are you looking for us to bring?
Classic
You were supplying 5 awards.
Okay.
First, second, and an overall.
Okay, I got first, second, first, second. Okay, and then I have a participation award for everybody, but I don't have the overall award. And I don't.
Well, that's what I was promised. And that's what we judged.
I've been told about 4 things. Okay, might be one of these. What did you call it?
Classic runabout.
They just call it a
The second
special
place boat
show
would be
thing. I don't know.
also Arabia.
This is one I don't know.
Now I gotta tell you guys.
Doesn't look like you.
I don't know.
Down here,
Said there was a
with a lot of chrome. They are Century Arabian.
and we, of course,
They make
select
very,
our best
very
boat for
few
that.
of these things.
Well, we'll announce the award and say we'll get you a
They are
trophy.
very
We'll figure it
popular and
out.
very highly sought after
Do you want
boats.
to announce your own
Not
trophies?
only that, one of them
We can
has
do
a
that,
monster
or-
engine, and the
I've
other one has a
got the
bigger
names. However you
one.
want to
Really
do
need to
it.
get down there and look
What
at
I thought
those.
is I'm going to have Lloyd Thornton come up
They're quite
Okay.
simple to see.
and talk about for a minute tops
Here's
and
Robert.
Outlaw Challenge and Keels and Wheels. and then we're going to ask all our people to come up and give them the guns.
Okay.
Participation.
And I've got a list of who all those people are.
Thank
You
you
want me
both
to call them
for
up?
Robert, for bringing
Yeah, you can do
in
that.
I'll call them up. I'll call you up and I'll call
And
them
then
up.
they can go sit down, and then we'll do the
So
four.
we're going to need to be really
So
clear
next
on
is
which
class
one needs to be
12,
handed
classic
out.
utility. We had a
So,
lot of them, so I broke it up
yeah,
into
because I want the
20
right
feet
people
and
to get the
under,
right award.
and then 20
I hope.
feet and
Thank
over.
you.
So this is for 20 feet and under. Class first place goes to Lloyd Kister. The 17 special finished dead gorgeous and done very well at this show. And certainly deserving of best in class. Thank you.
Did y'all not, y'all, only awards y'all wrote were and I got those. But we're on
A month to get this boat going, and made it to the show. And a lot of work to this thing, and it really looks great. Thank you for being here, Bill.
You're doing a fine job.
So, utility 12.1. This place goes to Steve Hughes, a 1982 Riva Rudy. List of desires.
Is he going up or down?
I don't think they've had this boat very long, and he's very proud to finally own it.
You hold that.
Right here, Steve.
Right here now.
Classic Utility 21 and over, second place, goes to Mark Wood, 1965 Century Coronado 21-foot black duck. It's on the land over here, beautiful boat.
Let me see the microphone.
We're not getting any kids coming up here collecting these awards. If you got a kid or a grandkid, we need to have the kids up here. So if you got
I don't know.
Here he comes. He's making it now. And he's walking. Class number 13, classic outboard wood. We have fiberglass and wood also. But first place in classic outboard wood, Alan Oppenheimer, a 7 yellow jacket, 14 feet in length, and it's a Riviera. It's for the model. Alan Oppenheimer. And he's on his way. Go around the pool, not through the pool. Thank you, Alan.
So much for being here.
In classic wood. Second place in classic outboard wood, James Dillman, a 1960 Cruisers Inc. It's 16 foot. The boat is Don. Can you see James? I'll move on. Classic outboard non-wood, class 13.2. Class is Skip Pillsbury for a 1962 16-foot Boston Whaler Eastport. Now I'll tell you, this boat about it, immaculate to perfection. It looks like that today. Thank you. Second place, runner-up in Classic Outboard Non-Wood. It's a 1957, and it's a Lone Star, 16-foot King Commander. Beautiful aluminum boat. We don't see many of those, but they're certainly welcome as part of the wood, fiberglass, and aluminum fleet. Team Sail. First place, Brian Sawyer, 42 foot. Beautiful. Looks like an amazing craft too. A lot of work for such a big. In Classic Sail, second place goes to Jorge Violante, a 1967 Bristol 29. Ball home. Thank you for this, bringing this beautiful Bristol 29 footer. Moving on to boats that are built last week or in the last few years. These may be boats that are built in a garage by a one person or a team, and they may be production boats, but they are contemporary. First place is Blake Henry. It is 25, and it's a Glen L Plans. And you got to look at in his garage, but it is certainly beautiful. He is very meticulous in all of his wood, and it is very shiny. Very nice. Thank you for bringing that, Blake. Place is Monty Montgomery. A 2000 Hussein Maverick is the name. Monty Montgomery.
Okay,
There
he's
you
coming
go.
around.
He's right here on the march. And he's grabbing the bowl. Next is Classic Fiberglass, class number 20. That boat is a representation of a boat that left the factory like it should be, and that boat is one of them. A 1972 Chris Craft A22. Made a lot of sizes of X-Gays. This is the big one. It's 22 footer, and it's a beautiful. Here he comes. Thank you, James, for bringing your beautiful boat.
Congratulations.
Second place, Classic Fiberglass, Russell Bueller. A 1996 Donzi, 18-foot Classic. Russell Bueller, second Classic Fiberglass. I also have in this Classic Fiberglass class, I have a award to give out. A 1986 Century according to Hoyle, and of course, Gary Hoyle is the owner.
Let me ask a little bit there. Here he comes. We sometimes have to call the Broken Paddle Award for people who don't seem to get it all together all the giving it to Stanfield, but we didn't have it for him either because he broke down too. So we got two broke boats, and we love them all dearly.
any of my mayors that have showed up? I'm still looking for my mayors. Paul Lopez, city manager, Jim Sweeney. If I got any of them. Ah.
A guy that, and you know, it's personal connection to me because I bought one of these 52 years ago.
That was the name they used for that one award, Corinthian.
Corinthian.
Does that help?
Yeah, that answers the question.
A 72 Dell Magic, and it's a 16-foot Infinity, green and white, down here.
Yeah, because he's got to announce who won this prize. Thank you.
Going to rub the green off of the interior. He was working pretty hard. Thank you for bringing it, sir. And one more Corinthian, a 1969 Chris Craft 19-foot Commander, and it's an SS. This is Craig Stanfield's boat. Are you here, Craig? There he is. He's got his cowboy hat on. He's a Texan, you know. So, you know, I talked about all these boats being perfect like they were on the showroom floor. Well, we at ACBS, we have to conform to the world around us, and there's a lot of hot rod boats out here. So we have a new class. It's called Custom Resto Mod. This is where you can just let your ideas run wild. You can modify. You can do anything to a boat, and we put you in this class so that you can be judged fairly. We have a beautiful boat here. It's a 67 Correct Craft named Full Bore. It's Brian Fuller, and if you haven't seen it, it's a beautiful boat right down here. And the engine is on full display. So Brian Fuller, first place, Custom Resto Mod. Are you here, Brian? And we have one more that may be non-conforming, but it is a production boat, and it is meticulously restored just as it was, but it is a race boat. I think he's started a few times today, and if he has, you'll know that it's very loud and ready to go fast on the water. It is a race boat belonging to Pete Sykes. It's a 1968 Campbell, and the name of it is Renegade. There's two big block Chevrolets in there, ready to do battle and use a lot of fuel at the same time. Are you here, Pete? There he comes.
For those of y'all who haven't seen this, folks, you have two engines, one in front of the other, a fore and aft. They have a chain coupling in between them. It is an awesome configuration. I don't know how in the world they made all that work, but it works like a top.
Now, one engine is tied to the other. I guess you start one, you start on both. But they both run line to line, which is kind of different than what you normally see. So now if we could do a mayor's choice.
Our mayors are working on something right now, so we're going to go directly back into tops. And so what I'm going to do when I get my list is... Okay, tops people. Let's bring all the tops guys up front. John and Sheriff Floyd. John and Sheriff Floyd in excess. Come up here in the front row, please. Next one to Roy and Lori Hunter. Roy and Lori Hunter, Big Chief. Well, where are these people? Y'all been in the bar. Y'all been in the bar having fun. Just y'all line up there in front for you. Okay. Jim Legay. Jim Legay, hard on 52 feet, big guy. Jim Legay, are you here? I hope you're coming somehow. Blake Sullivan. Blake Sullivan. Now, Blake, this is his second. He was here the year before last and did a wonderful job for us. We really like Blake if we can find him. Blake Sullivan, are you around here somewhere? All right, we're still looking for Blake Sullivan. Jeffrey King, Reddit. Jeffrey King, Reddit, come up here, please. Bill Ernest and Marcy and Nessemeyer. Bill Ernest, Marcy and Nessemeyer, horse and round. Y'all come on up. There you go. Lloyd and Christy Thornton, no agenda. Lloyd and Christy Thornton, no agenda. Richard and Rosie Leach. Richard and Rosie Leach, Hops Gristle Bar. Now the question I have, did I miss any Tops boats? Did I miss any Tops boats? And would all y'all pay attention to my photographer out there and have your picture taken, please? You bet. And here we are. I want you to meet one of the head guys, and he's Tops. He's going to tell you a little more about Tops, and we'll talk about some more in a moment.
Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Robinson. I am a member of Tops. I also put on with all these folks an event called the Texas Outlaw Challenge. We're in our 19th year here on the lake. Performance boat event over 2 days, and we support 10 local charities. And it's a lot of equipment like you see out here in the harbor. Just for those who've been asking or adding it up, this group represents over 16,000 horsepower out there in front of you. And I'd like to also introduce Lloyd Thornton, one of your fellow Lakewood members, because Lloyd was one of the original founding members of Tops, and without him, the Texas Outlaw Challenge would not be executed successfully every year. He's a huge part of it. And Lloyd, just give us a short history if you would, and I appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Paul. Well, Tops was formed in 1985, and it was 12 of us performance boaters that wanted to get together and have a little bit of a club and a lot of fun. And it's been in existence for 41 years now. And we want to thank Lakewood Yacht Club for having us to be able to display our boats. We hope everybody has enjoyed what we put together here, and we'd love to come back next year.
Well, very good. While we have everyone up here, I'd like to announce the winners, because we did have two classes. We called the classes Performance Plus and the second class Performance. So in second place, Performance Plus, we have Jim Leger with a 51-foot outer limits. Is Jim here? We'll keep that for Jim if he isn't. First place, Jim, are you here? We'll set this aside for you if you're not. And in the Performance Plus class, first place, John and Cher Floyd with NXS. Beautiful boat. Also, Lakewood members. Now in the Performance class, second place, Bill Ernst. 43 Nortec, beautiful boat. And in first place, performance class, Blake Sutherland with his Eliminator. Blake, are you here? We'll keep that one for you as well. And for an overall, for this performance year at Keels and Wheels, we'd like to present Roy Hunter. Roy and Lori with the 47 Apache, our overall Corinthian winner. Congratulations, everyone. We really appreciate you participating. The fans will love the boats tomorrow, and we really appreciated you making some noise there just before the awards. So thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you very much, and we appreciate that. And I'll just say one other thing. We in the mahogany boat world understand that the glass boats are really adding a lot of spice to our shows, and we very much appreciate it. We appreciate you guys showing up. We really do. Now, we kind of had a little order change because we're chasing some personnel. Mayor Sweeney Seabrook. Mayor Sweeney. And he's going to introduce not only his trophy, but he's also going to introduce the trophy for Nassau Bay. Say whatever you like, Mr. Mayor. We're happy to have you here, and we appreciate your help, sir.
Thank you very much. My friend Phil Johnson is at a family event, and so I'll sub for him. First of all, I'd like to say welcome everybody to the city of Seabrook. Next week will make 1 year that I'll be mayor here. Even though this is my first event as mayor, I was on the Keels and Wheels board for 17 years. When Bob Fuller asked me, when Bob Fuller asks you something, you do it. So that's what I did, and I stuck around for 17 years. And I miss him dearly. He gave to be one of his personal guitars about 6 or 8 months ago, so I'm very blessed for that. And thank you, Judy. Thank you. All right, for my friend Phil Johnson from the city of Nassau Bay, the 1962 Reba Rudy is the Nassau Bay Mayor Trophy winner. Yeah, all right, got it. Thank you very much. I'll let Phil know who he picked. It's my honor to present the Seabrook Mayor's Cup to Callisto Brian Sawyer.
We're going to get a picture of the mayor handing out the trophy. Mr. Mayor, any closing remarks for the crowd, sir?
Well, I hope you all enjoy this beautiful weekend. If you get a chance when you're finished with the show, we've got a lot of great restaurants and a couple of shops in Seabrook. And tomorrow's supposed to be great weather, too. And I believe this is the 30th anniversary of Keels and Wheels. Is that not right? Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. All right, we got 2, 3, or 4 more things to go. Which one?
Well, we have Chairman's Choice. You know, Tom Collier's here somewhere, but he said, you know, he's stressed, he's busy, he's been working very hard today. But he did give us the name of the guy that's going to give it to for the Chairman's Choice Award. It goes to Dan Deal, a 1959 Ariston Reba, Bella Vita. Dan's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, actually Jinx, right by Tulsa. Restored this himself, and it's a beautiful, beautiful Reba Ariston. We have a Co-Founders Award, and this year it goes to, drumroll, Blake Henry, a 2025, I'm sorry, a Ski King, and it's a Glenelg. He won, I think, Best of Class a while ago, and he's got a great boat. This is the guy that built it in his garage, and now he's got another award to show off his work.
The way the Co-Founders Award works, hold this up, please. The winner of the award will get this lovely award, but it is a standing trophy that remains here at Lakewood, and Commodore Cale will hold this up, and his name will be put on this, and that stays here, and he keeps the one he's got in his hand.
Well deserving, Blake. Well deserving. Great work. So now we're down to what we, some of us are waiting for. We've been waiting patiently for this. Oh yeah. So, pause that, sorry. We have it was given to us late, but it's a great award. It's a Century Award. This comes from the Century Boat Factory, and this is their 100th year. They're going to have a big event in September, I think, in Michigan. These boats were built there, and I think they're going to have a reunion of hundreds of beautiful Century boats. But they sent this award, and the spirit of this award goes to maybe a nice boat, but maybe the owner, maybe a person that has lived their life as a Century guy. And I only know one guy that fits that bill, and he's here. So he brought a boat that's in the water. I mean, not in the water, but he worked and he worked and he worked, and he got it fixed. And I think he said he had a fuel leak and he couldn't put it in the water, but he's a great guy, and he is 100% Century through and through. Phil Wolf. I made you wait for that, buddy. I did that on purpose. Phil loves the Century boats, and I get it. They're beautiful crafts. So that does move us to the final two. These are Best of Show awards. It's always nice to win an award for your boat, but it's really great when you get to go home and say, I was the best boat there. We do have two, the Best of Show wooden and the Best of Show fiberglass. So I will do the fiberglass first. Best of Show fiberglass is James Donovan for his 72 Fishcraft XK22. Thank you, James. Well deserved. Isn't that great? I'm proud for you, buddy. So, Best of Show wooden. This is the probably most coveted award that you can get. I tried and tried myself, and I've won it a couple of times. But this year it goes to a 56 Arabian, Brian Fair, Sarah Lee. This is one of the Blue Arabians. He's shown it in Tahoe and done very well. They trailered it to Clayton, New York, to the international show. There were 180, 190 boats there. They've done well at every show, and it's great to have their boat here. Idaho. Idaho potatoes, maybe? Clear Lake. Their boat is beautiful, and they work very hard on it. Well deserving. Best of Show, 2026 Keels and Wheels. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that concludes the fun. So what I want to ask you in a big hand, did everybody have fun? All right, that was weak and anemic. Did everybody have fun? All right, I love that's much, much better. Now, any ladies like to have the picture taken with me, that'll be fine. I'll be glad. Miss Junior, we'll have a picture taken. So any ladies like to have the picture taken. If there's no further business, we'll call the meeting closed, and we'll thank y'all very, very, very much for all showing up. Madam Commodore, thank you for coming. Thank you for having all your officers. Thank you for this lovely place. Everyone, be safe. Have a wonderful rest of the show.
Congratulations to all you both.